Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Taskmaster. And I'm having so much fun with this series, guys. It's a cast that was pretty much unknown to me. I have a little bit of exposure to Nick Mohammed at the onset, but otherwise, a bunch of folks that I'm just unfamiliar with. And yet, I've had a ton of fun. They're highly entertaining personalities. I appreciate the competence of most of them. John and Joanne and Steve all seem to be pretty serious about taking the competition seriously, which I appreciate because that's how I would tackle it as well. But then there's certainly the wild card that is Nick and the random enthusiasm that is Sophie. It's an entirely entertaining series so far, and I'm eager for more. So, without further ado, let's jump right into episode 4, shall we? This is Series 17 of Taskmaster.
Let's start with the prize task, Alex.
Oh, yawn. No, you're right. It is the best time to do it. Ready? The greatest thing to give to a granny.
Oh.
A good luck potion. And those last few months to a year. When you're on the cusp, you need as much luck as you can get in terms of having a nice, peaceful kind of way out.
Wow.
Wow, we're just... Keep talking, Nick.
Hello to all the grandmothers watching.
Yeah.
I'd like to give them a grill.
Wow.
Why would a grandparent want to wear those?
Give them some dignity.
This is dignity, is it?
I've got an animal print onesie for Grandma. My grandma used to wear these a lot. You know, she was fantastic. Slut dropping, twerking, fabulous. And then she had a partial prolapse and it was a bit of a disaster.
Is anyone else just imagining a really sweet granny for this task? Some blinged-up sex maniac teetering on the verge of death.
And my neighbour also lives alone, and she is my dear friend Thelma. She's my surrogate grandma. I've got what was always her shopping order for a treat: a bottle of wine, a bar of chocolate, and against my better judgment, 20 cigarettes.
Slut dropping with that. She
Not
was
slut
great
dropping.
time.
It is slut dropping.
Can any of you slut drop?
You've got your basic...
Okay. Well done.
Welcome to Taskmaster. This section is about grandmothers.
So I brought in a card I made for my granny almost 50 years ago.
Thank God.
She gives us lots of toffees and a very lot of sweets. She takes us out to the park.
Pork.
It's a decent poem for an 8-year-old.
I'll tell you what it is, Steve. It's just a relief.
Yeah. Should I stop now, or should I show you the card I made when I was a little bit older?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I know it's a bit sinister now, but but my grandma absolutely loved it.
And what's inside?
It looks almost like it's a kidnapper's ransom note.
Beware. What the hell is going on? OK, you're all absolutely weird. I don't know what to do. So I'm giving Joanne 1 point. I don't think many grandmas want that outfit. I could be wrong.
You are.
2 points. 5 points for John. Well done, John Robbins.
Look at Greg being sentimental.
Here we go.
What a weak handshake.
Oh, look at this.
This is creepy.
That's well creepy now.
Is it?
Work out who you are shaking hands with.
Wild. Okay.
Hello to you, sir.
Forgot that's how you shake hands.
Oh, God. Oh, squishy. That's weird, isn't it? I've no idea what you are.
A lot of them are just smooth and hot.
Acorn.
Acorns!
Acorns, of course.
Well, of course.
So I'm going to give them characters. I've gone with alien
Okay,
acorns.
the fact that health and safety can be set off tells me at least one of these is a human hand.
Okay. It's like a xylophone.
Fuck me, man. It's got something in it, mate.
What's in all of them?
Yeah, but there's something moving in that one.
Oh, God, that's a real hand.
Can I cut one of these fingers off?
A think that might be a person's hand. Hey! I think that might be water.
Oh, water. Water.
Something you'd line a gerbil's cage with, or...
Sawdust.
Oh, shredded fake nails.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gross.
You've got no more cuts.
Pickled onions. Oh.
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, eggs.
What?
Oh, I knew it was eggs.
Great Davies, Taskmaster.
The king?
Should it spell something?
I don't know.
Apopo, Apopo, something like that.
But I've not done something, have I? Because you got that look.
See you, Greg.
This is what drove me insane.
Yes.
Is there any chance that the answer to what's behind the fence is Apopo?
Apropos.
Apropos
Apropos.
of Apopo.
John got them just from feeling them, which was amazing.
That was amazing.
I eat a lot of pickled onions.
Are you shaking hands with it?
That's how we shake hands. It's an Irish thing.
Like, they're filled with things that are connected. Eggs.
It feels like a human hand.
Right.
But I'm hoping it's not, because if it is, I've completely fractured it. Feels lumpy. Herpes. Write down herpes.
Doing like a wee on me. Oh, it's rum.
Oh.
Like, I'm not happy to meet this hand at all. Oh, for
Oh.
fuck's sake.
It just exploded.
It's in my thumb. Oh, dear.
Also, there's
It's like fingernails. What'll I do with this?
Oh, eat them, I don't know, whatever you want. Yeah, put them in your pocket.
Oh, so it's the first letter of each thing. Ah.
Is this you trying to teach me your surname?
What's my surname, Joanne?
Taskmaster.
Horne. Alex Horne.
You've got 35 seconds. Go on.
Apopo.
Is it Alex Horne?
She doesn't know his last name?
And I shook your hand at the start. That was nice.
Oh, Nick did really solid there. Oh, and they're even spelling out the AH.
I asked 4 times before testing it if it was alcohol, because I don't drink. And Alex said no.
It was non-alcoholic rum.
Good.
What the heck is non-alcoholic rum?
But I don't think I got a real hand in mine.
Yeah, you did. That was Clarence.
Fuck. I really bent that.
You did really bend that.
Yeah.
In terms of the cutting, I should say Nick snipped one and then put a plaster on it and so argued that he could then cut another one off.
Ah, it's
Oh.
classic Nick. I sort of think I am going to allow it.
Yeah.
Oh, so generous.
Well done, Nick Mohammed.
Well done, Nick. He wins a thing. The vampire thing is frickin' inspired.
Get off my land!
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Fishing out of water. I'm a sort of city person.
I think you're just a fish out of water wherever you are.
Right.
Create the biggest and best.
Dot-to-dot picture.
Oh, you have different numbers for different...
Dots.
Right then, of course.
Right then, of course.
Biggest and best,
Huh.
okay.
So, I'm not arty now, at all.
We've got other skills.
I do.
Yeah. What are they?
Yeah, I don't know yet. Okay, let's go.
All right, all right.
But I always found that in dot-to-dot magazines that they would show like some hooves and a tail. So you go, well, I mean, this is a fucking horse. But I'll go through the motions.
I mean, how friendly are these horses?
Why? Are the bees just accidental?
I'm a little bit apprehensive about horses.
Yeah, here they come. So I'm going to get out of...
Will they go for me more because I'm dressed as Dracula?
Yes. Horses are anti-vampire. It's well known.
Oh, no, sorry.
Are the horses accidental? Are the bees accidental?
Don't do a cock and balls. Don't do a cock and balls. So obvious.
Dramatic.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you can do so much bigger than that, Joanne. No one's... Oh,
9.
we need to do bigger, folks. Look at the size of that field. I'm such a map nerd. My first instinct would be absolutely to just like do the outline of a continent or something.
They think I've gone mad, but they can't see what
Or
I
perhaps
see.
the British Isles. Okay, it's a line. What does Nick do?
Oh, excuse me.
Sophie.
Wow.
That's horrific.
Okay, Joanne's got a...
Well, we'll join the dots and see what Craig thinks.
All right.
Thanks, man.
What do we have here?
Think about that. Oh, shit. Oh, you're kidding.
tried to commit to the dot to dot. Didn't want to lose my focus.
So they're called dot to dots in the UK. I know what we're talking about, but they're definitely connect the dots here.
Considering the amount of health and safety discussions I've had over the course of this series, not one mention of the fact I was doing an enormous dot to dot around wild horses.
No, and there were landmines. Here is Nick's pick.
What is it?
Is it an umbrella that won't open?
No.
Is it a balloon or an oboe?
No.
The scope of guesses tells you how shit it is. Is it a balloon? Or is it an oboe?
I feel it might be one. It's just a very happy snake. So,
What were you thinking all the way up there?
I don't know what I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about the task, but
Would you like to look at John Robbins' dot to dot picture?
Yes, please.
It's a snail. Well done. That's frickin' awesome.
Thank you.
Balloon or oboe?
Have we found the number 1 and the number 5?
Well, let's find out. Let's see Sophie's dot to dot now.
Oh. Okay.
Hang on a minute.
Oh my God, I did all right.
Wow.
Yes! Ow!
Dang. What the heck, Sophie?
I always know I can draw a cow. I've been able to do it from a really young age.
Say it, everyone in the industry says that about you. I think it's the first time I'm able to say this to you, Sophie. Well done, that's good.
Dang.
Steve Pemberton's dot to dot next.
Second balls.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What on earth? What the heck? No way! I am so genuinely impressed. What's going on? Is this just competent Taskmaster?
Am I 100% sure I know what that is?
I think if you squint
I am squinting.
and then think of a different picture.
Mona Lisa.
Well, not to be overly vulgar, but how the fuck is that the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, no, fair enough. It's more Scream than Mona Lisa.
Joanne, here is your dot to dot.
It's the fallopian tubes.
It's not an anchor, is it?
You can't really change what it is because it looks like fallopian tubes.
Yeah, it
now.
does.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be. Do you know the moustaches that the lads wear on the penny farthings?
It's got a moustache.
I don't know what the bit down the
Oh,
middle
that's
is.
really supposed to be a
With
mustache?
labial fold.
Are they called labial folds?
From your around your mouth.
Oh, what, just beneath my big clitoris here? Yeah. There's something to like in all of them.
OK. Which is worst?
Nick's.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Steve's does not look like the Mona Lisa. 3 points.
Sophie's looks a nicer piece of art than mine.
Without question, better, but I should reward scale. So I'm going to give them both 5 points.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Here's a portion of a task for you.
Are we splitting a task across episodes? This is interesting and fun and different.
good day.
Smiley.
Yes.
Oh, it's a group
always.
task.
Always look on the back of the task.
Oh, yeah.
5, 6, 7, half 9, half 11, 5, half 4.
Fastest team to discover the other half of this task wins. You must always hold hands. Your time starts now.
You went very tight there, Steve.
I didn't want to let him go.
Okay, so it sounds like clocks, but
Not much to say other than Steve holds hands like he's taking a prisoner.
Put it to 5, see what happens.
No, nothing. There's something at the bottom. Got it.
Yeah.
It's the pendulum.
yeah, it's just the clock. We're just dismantling a grandfather's clock.
Well, you have stopped the clock.
I think we better get out of here. Do you have to set all the clocks? 5, 6, 7, half. That was half.
No, that was half 5.
There is no half 5.
I feel like we're onto something.
Why are you so convinced it's to do with time?
I feel like we're missing something.
Okay. That's a CD. Is something in it? Would it be track numbers? So that's just a prop.
No, there's got to be more to it than that.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that say?
14 steps forward, 9 steps left.
From where?
From
I think from here.
From here.
Right? 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a
8.
disc.
1, 2, 3.
What?
Fastest team to go to the lab, discover the cake, eat one half, put the other half in the postbox, put a flower on top of this task, and then sit on top of this task wins 5. You must not necessarily always hold hands. That's up to you. Your time started when you said your time starts now.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
All right.
Some flowers here.
There we go.
I've stopped the clock.
I actually don't think we did too bad, Dan.
No. What about those times?
Oh, that was a low point, wasn't it?
So the times are just a total red herring.
Perfectly happy couple on bargain hunt.
Happiest day of my life.
Wonderful.
Completed the task in 11 minutes, 12 seconds.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Clock face, maybe?
5.
5. Yes, very good.
I think the clock is a ruse, a red herring.
I think we should go and see other clocks.
Oh, there's a clock. No, that's not a clock. That's a bee hotel.
Right. Oh! We've got it!
Well, that was a quick find.
Discover the cake, eat one half, put the other half in the right. So go to the lab.
You don't have to hold hands.
Bloody hell. 14 steps forward, 9 steps left. 6,
That's just going to take them back to the clue.
Oh, we don't have to hold hands.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Does she have to count the steps?
She's just going to end up back in the alternate caravan.
2, 3, 4.
Why is she walking
5,
with
6.
a limp?
Did we find the path?
I've not found it, no.
Oh, this is the danger of finding the second half of the clue
well
before finding the cake.
Is it full? Ah! Oh, God, yeah.
I've stopped the clock. Can I check what all the numbers meant on the back?
Nothing. They were there to throw us off. We didn't know what we were doing.
No way. I felt that John was in charge for the first section of it, and then someone gave him cake.
The pesky numbers, do you want to know what they meant?
Yeah.
Words number 5, 6, 7, half of 9, half of 11, 5 again, and half of 4. It says the other half is in the disc. So it's simple and obvious.
Frickin' Alex.
They were faster.
Yes, they were faster.
Yeah, of course. They didn't stop to have a lovely wander around the dark.
They did it in 10 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Close. They did get to the disc quicker.
5 and 4.
The team of 3 get 5 points.
Seems very reasonable. Well, another strong episode by John.
Pass all your loo roll through your loo roll in a tube. If your loo roll breaks at any point, you must put down your loo roll and put both your hands in the air for 10 seconds before carrying on.
Okay, so it's one of our highbrow tasks.
Good luck.
Unravel the loo roll and send it through the tube.
Steve looks like the end of Platoon.
Oh, I see. Oh, my word. All the loo roll has to go through. All of... Start with the clock. Start with the clock for you. Oh, right. Yes, Nick.
Thank you.
Right, what about the bits at the front?
What bit at the front?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, OK, Sophie.
That's like 1-ply toilet paper.
John's broken it, but he got a lot through.
Has it all gone through?
No.
Oh, you're doing that? I didn't notice. Sorry. I thought you were celebrating.
No,
Not yet! You're timing it! You're back in.
Alex, I don't think you've ever been this stressed. Lovely.
I've got a problem with mine.
What's the problem with yours, Nick?
It's blocked.
It's better when we're tighter.
So it's always.
Done it!
Alex, does that count?
We will analyse the footage.
Okay.
Nick has done it in theory.
In theory.
No, you're not back in. You've come fourth, and then we have Sophie.
I don't think Nick succeeded, but we'll find out how Greg feels. I know it's edited down, but I wonder how long a task like that actually takes.
You'll notice there's only one balled inner tube.
But and I do adhese to the card, the last bit.
Well, I thought that too, but then look at Joanne's inner tube. It's so bald.
Well, then they failed the tasks.
Wow, suddenly we're strict. I love it.
I could have done it. You really helped me.
And yet you didn't. I love it. Oh,
Inner tube, on the other hand.
Yeah, as long as the tissue passes through it and not over it.
I think it's fine.
I don't think so. Joanne's going to get points and no one else is getting anything.
In which case, it goes 0, 0, 0, 0. Joanne McNally gets 5 points.
Wow. That one may define the series right there.
With those 5 points, has leaped above him to 73. Johnson 75 in this episode. Joanne, you got 17 points. John, you got 18 points and wins the episode.
John still wins, yeah. All right.
John Robbins wins.
Hey, he gets a bottle of wine and some chocolate and some smokes. Too bad he doesn't drink.
And we'll see you next time on Bargain Hunt. Yes? Yes!
I was worried that Greg was being very generous and soft this series. But then a doozy like that final task happens, and we get 4 DQs. It doesn't quite swing the episode, but a task like that has a big impact on the series, or at least it has the potential to, which is really cool and fun. And yes, I certainly didn't believe Nick had completed the task, but the fact that we punished the other 3 for leaving that final square on the roll, the one that we think doesn't come off, but clearly can. I kind of love it. I love when Greg just gets that way, where he just doesn't give a crap about people's feelings and just punishes them on a whim. I love it. It's great. Great episode. Gifts for a Granny was a little weird. The grill was a really odd choice. The outfit, I'm not opposed to. I'll be completely upfront and honest. The phrase slut dropping is completely new to me. I feel very sheltered, but I'm now educated. I had seen those dance moves before. I didn't know that that's what it was called, but that's why I like this show. It's educational. The connect the dot drawings may be one of the more impressive tasks I've ever seen on this show. 3 contestants did properly good drawings, and I'm genuinely impressed. You know, the scale varies. I don't know what Nick was thinking, but, you know, happy snake, sure. Joanne will never be able to convince me that she didn't attempt to draw the female reproductive system. Mustache be damned. But the other 3 were, like, genuinely good, and I think if Steve hadn't tried to convince them that it was the Mona Lisa and that it was just a portrait, then he may have done even better. But great snail, great cow, really impressive stuff, guys. I'm like, this may just be the series of generally competent contestants, especially Joanne, John, and Steve. Yeah, and we're seeing that in the scoring. We're definitely seeing that in scoring. There's a gulf between Nick and Sophie and then the top 3. And I don't foresee that changing, even when there's the occasional task that Nick or Sophie wins. Like Nick being quite good at figuring out what's in all the hands, in all the rubber gloves that he shook hands with. Figuring out the second part of that task, that the first letters all solve something. I have that kind of mindset, looking for the hidden patterns, and I'm still not sure I would have figured that out. So real kudos to Joanne and Nick for figuring it out. Yeah, man, this series is throwing me for a bit of a loop. I'm not going to lie, because of the competence level. And it's no less entertaining. I've heard the argument in the past that if people are just really good at the tasks, then it loses some of the entertainment value. I disagree. I mean, and we're still getting our moments of chaotic failure, but there's something really entertaining about seeing a task completed well. Maybe that I don't know what part of me that appeals to, but it really does, and I appreciate it a lot. And we're getting a lot of that this series, and I'm appreciative. What else did we have? We had the gloves, we had the connect the dots, and then we had the team task, finding the other half of the clue. The clue on the back certainly felt like a red herring. It felt like it was leading you to a bunch of clocks, and it served its purpose in that it made you wander about the grounds and hopefully eventually find the other half in the hanging disc in the new caravan that I now, to be fair, I haven't seen Series 16 yet. I will react to it, don't worry, but this caravan's new to me. But that was where the second half was. The actual hidden code in that felt like a very Alex Horne bit. And I don't think it worked as well as he would have hoped. I think he would have needed Victoria Corrin Mitchell competing for a chance of a contestant to see what that was all about. Ironically, it's a bigger red herring in the UK than it would have been over here in North America, because we don't use the phrase 4:30 as a time. For us, it's 4:30 the hour. So now I'm familiar with 4:30 because I read some British literature and I've just heard the phrase, but that wouldn't be where my first instinct would be, except knowing that I'm on a British game show. But if I was playing that in North America, I would start looking for an alternate meaning to it and maybe start playing with the words of the clue itself. But the fact that it's taking place in the UK, it's much more of a red herring in my mind. The bog rule, yeah, I feel I feel like this is the first task where Greg's sort of shown his teeth a little bit. He's been very generous. Like in the past with team tasks, if both teams succeed and the times are close, often the scoring isn't 5-4. It would be more like 4-3 or 3-2. So those extra points, and I know I'm getting pedantic here, but that's my whole raison d'etre when watching this show, is to be as pedantic as I like. I think the producers want higher scoring. I think we want to put Dara O'Brien's record in peril. And it may happen this series. And I don't know whether it's going to be John or Steve or Joanne that ends up winning, but all three of them are doing quite well on the scores already. You know, John's got 75 points in 4 episodes, so he's averaging almost 19 points an episode over the course of 10 episodes. That means he's going to get close to 190 points. And I think Dara's record is 180 something. So we're on pace. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. We've got plenty to go. 6 episodes still to have fun with. And I don't even have to worry about waiting for Series 18 after this, because I have plenty of things to fill in the gaps with. We can jump into Series 16. We've got Champion of Champions. We have a New Year's treat. This is what happens when I deprive myself of Taskmaster for a year. There's plenty of content to catch up on. So I'm excited to dive into all of that. But we get to conclude Series 17 first. 6 more weeks of that. I'm getting these reactions out as quickly as I can. I can't promise I'll be caught up by the end of Series 17, but I'll be close. That's my real goal here, is to be close. So thank you for your patience. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, and hit that bell so that you get notified the moment my next reaction drops. And until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.